Hello and welcome to Unexplained Possibilities in case you missed it for October 2021. As many of you know, today is Halloween. A great day to watch scary movies, dress up and scare a few people, and of course get lots and lots of candy. Funnily enough, the stories I'm going to share with you aren't Halloween themed. No, just interesting little events from this month that caught my eye. So, with that out the way, let's jump right into it. Our first story takes us to Seattle, Washington, where Seattle police made a giant bust after doing weeks and weeks of undercover work. The undercover work unveiled a type of trafficking, not human trafficking or drug trafficking, but Lego trafficking. Apparently, Lego theft and trafficking has seen a rise over the last few years, with some Lego sets going for $800 and more on the streets. After getting tipped off about possible Lego theft from Pike Place, the cops started up Operation Mandel Organized Retail Theft. Yes, that is a stupid name. Mark Brady, the owner of Pike Place, was the primary target of the operation, and the operation was a smashing success. An undercover detective was able to gather evidence of Brady knowingly accepting stolen Lego sets and reselling them. Brady was arrested and charged with trafficking stolen property. In total, 171 sets were seized and won't be sold on the streets. The next story sees us in Florida, where we're introduced to Caroline Melanie Lee. Caroline was arrested this month. She was a teacher at Darnell Cookman Middle School/High School. Not only that, she just so happened to win Teacher of the Year this month. And this is where problems arise. The school district informed her and students of her winning the award via an Instagram post which featured her picture and a congratulations. Some students, however, asked why she had won and decided to comment on this. Some of the comments said that Caroline had used the N-word while teaching and other alleged microaggressions.
Microaggression!
In regards to the use of the N-word, Carolina said she was reading from the book of Mice and Men in class with the students. After seeing the comments made, Caroline asked one of the students who left them to meet her in the classroom. Witnesses say they saw the student go in the classroom of Caroline and almost immediately heard screaming from the teacher at the student. The student involved says she was struck several times by the teacher and had her nose bloodied. Witnesses then saw the student leave the classroom with her head low and hand covering her face. She went to the guidance counselor and reported the incident. The Instagram post along with comments has since been taken down, and Caroline says she did nothing wrong. Somehow, I don't believe her. Did you know that the Vatican holds a 5-day Exorcism Conference? Apparently it's been happening for 15 years, but last year's conference had to be put on hold thanks to COVID-19. Well, this year it came back. This year it's called the Course on Exorcism and Prayer of Liberation. The focus is on angel and demons from sacred scriptures, and seminars on Afro-Brazilian rites which go against Catholic teachings. There is also going to be talk about the increased requests for exorcisms during the pandemic. Apparently, because of restrictions, priests were unable to perform exorcisms, and a devil's playground has been created. However, many of the exorcism requests were actually for priests to exorcise COVID-19 away. So much so that the Vatican has gone on record and said to priests not to try and cast out COVID-19. You'd think people would use common sense and would call up a doctor, but maybe the invisible sky daddy will somehow work a miracle and through priests will cleanse the body. So if for some reason you think you have COVID or are concerned about it, don't call a priest. Not much to add to this story except for to watch out for an unwanted or perhaps wanted, in some cases, effect of COVID-19, particularly if you're a guy. A 34-year-old male is still feeling the side effects from catching COVID-19, particularly a certain area of his. Turns out, 11 weeks after having COVID, his semen is still carrying the virus. Not only that, but adding insult to injury, he has a very low sperm count to where doctors said, and I quote, he also had a very low sperm count with none of his sperm really moving around. So yeah, if you're a man and you catch COVID-19, you'll really feel it in your balls. Good luck to that guy. Speaking of balls, let's talk about something happening in Germany involving them. Kind of. A man is on trial facing a murder charge. The 66-year-old German was charged with murder after a body of a man was discovered 3 weeks in a box after an operation the 66-year-old performed on him. The type of operations offered by the 66-year-old is genital castration or partial amputated genitals. Originally, the man offered sexual services on a kink website that involved a little bit of violence to pay off debts. Then he decided to step things up and offer services involving castration and whatnot. He claims to have performed a type of genital surgery on at least 8 men in his home on the kitchen table. He also claims to have been professionally trained, but this has been proven to be a lie. The man has pleaded not guilty. Finally, we're off to Windsor, England, where a man was relaxing in his garden and enjoying the day. Sadly, things took a turn for the dark. Quite literally. A plane flew over the man's property and dropped off a load. The plane rained down human waste on the garden, the home, and the man. Yep, he got covered in poop. Jeff Paxton, who has 4 decades of experience working with airlines, says that this is an extremely rare thing to happen. He continued and said that modern toilets on planes are vacuum secured and are normally reliable as they rely on pressure for the suction to work. So this unfortunate situation must have resulted from aircraft failure or a failure to adequately service it. Either way, it's a terrible situation, and making matters worse is the man's insurance won't cover the damages, as they say the damage cost is too low. So, word of advice: if a plane flies overhead and it starts raining, do not open your mouth to catch it. And that concludes In Case You Missed It for October 2021. Thank you all for watching, and if you have your own offbeat stories, feel free to share it with us in the comment section down below, or share it with us on social media, and you can find those links in the description below. Thank you guys again, and have a safe and fun Halloween, and we will be seeing you in November.